The movie The Iron Claw reveals the tough side of wrestling, highlighting how the Von Erich family battled addiction. Wrestling takes a toll on both mental and physical health, as seen in the struggles of stars like Kurt Angle, who fought addiction but is now clean. I asked him what improvements does he think are needed in how society supports mental health, especially in sports and entertainment.
Well, I don't want to blame it on the medical world, but they came out with these drugs that are very addictive, and a lot of people have got addicted to them, especially in wrestling. Wrestling is a very physical sport. You're gonna when you're bumping on plywood, your body starts to wear and tear, and especially when you have injuries and you have surgeries, which I had many of them.
Mhm.
You end up taking painkillers, and once you start taking them, not only do they become addictive, but your body builds a tolerance to them. So one doesn't work anymore, then you have to take two, then two leads to four, four leads to eight. Before you know it, you're so out of control, you don't know what to do.
Mhm.
And that's when you know you have a serious problem. And that's what occurred with me. I broke my neck for the second time in WWE when I was wrestling Brock Lesnar. And I ended up being introduced to painkillers. And the first time I took them, I loved the way they made me feel. They not only hid the pain, masked the pain, but they gave me an energetic feel. They didn't make me feel nauseous like they do a lot of other people. And I loved it. I immediately I enjoyed taking them. And after a while, my body built a tolerance, and I started taking more and more. And then I dug myself into a pit that I couldn't get out of.
Yeah.
And then what happened is I got my painkillers problem under control, but then I started drinking alcohol excessively. So as an addict does, I switched from one drug to the other, and I started drinking alcohol. And what occurred at that point in time, that was in TNA. And I ended up having 4 DUIs in 5 years. I was making horrible choices. Uh, my reputation spun out of control. I lost my reputation, everything I worked for. I was at the lowest point in my life. And I remember calling my wife from jail after my fourth DUI. And she said, I can't do this anymore. You either go to rehab or I'm taking the kids and I'm leaving. And I didn't want to lose my wife and my kids. So I went to rehab. And it was the best decision I ever made. I've been clean and sober for 13 years now.
Yeah, that's awesome, Kurt. No, I know. I've seen your whole journey, like how I mean, like I'm obviously really young, but even just like looking back at like prior like videos on YouTube of like of you talking about your past addiction and stuff and where you are today, it truly is inspiring. And I think it's even inspiring for the new talent emerging, even the wrestlers that are getting into this business.
You know what WWE did, which was really smart? They implemented a program where, they have a wellness program, and you're not allowed to take painkillers anymore. You're also not allowed to take steroids. They're doing a lot of things to clean up pro wrestling, and I think that's incredible. I commend them on that
Yeah.
because it's going to save a lot of lives. I mean, a lot of lives were lost in the past, and in the future, a lot of lives will be saved because of their wellness policy they implemented.
I'm not sure if you can speak about this at all, but I actually read online that there's a biopic that you're gonna be working on about your life. Is that true or?
I can't really say right now.
Oh, but
I'm
hey,
not supposed to say anything about it, so I'm not going to say yes or no.
no worries. But if there is, I want to just let you know I'm really excited if there is. So that'd be
Thank you. If there is, thank you.
no problem, no problem.